everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time it is for you in your part of the world. Hope you guys are doing great. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining. Hello to everyone watching, and hello to future VOD watchers, because I think I will put this one on YouTube. Maybe. We'll see. Or you can just watch it here on Twitch. Anyway, hello everyone. Hello Theater Doof. Hello Cool Puppy. Currently working on my costume, so I'll be in and out. Ooh, it is spooky day tomorrow. Very exciting. What are you dressing up as? Hello Pisces. Early Cool Puppy. Very early. Because as you guys know, or as you know, you talked me into doing this stream. Even though I was kind of low-key already thinking about it. I'm gonna sit here attempting to watch you and Ravel at the same time. You don't have to pick. Also, there's a train. Perfect timing. You don't have to pick. This is gonna be a very laid back, low key type of stream. Naif, hello. Needed this today. Well, I'm glad I could be here for you. And I'm glad you could stop by. It's always a treat when you pop into stream, as with everyone else, but especially you, because I don't see you that much. And before we switch over to the game, shout out to Amethyst B for being our first subscriber. Woo! You probably could have used your money elsewhere, but I appreciate you nonetheless. And thank you for the follow as well. But yep, let's go ahead and switch over. I'm starting to drop frames. That's cool. Okay, we're good. Hopefully we're good. I got a message earlier saying my encoder was overloaded, so hopefully that was fake news. Because I don't feel like dealing with that right now. So I'm going to pretend everything is okay when it comes to the stream. But yep. Today we're working on a save that I started. I think I started it this week or maybe last week. I don't remember. But yeah, I'm attempting to build kind of like a cyberpunk save. And I'm gonna be honest, the only thing when I hear cyberpunk, I think of that game, Cyberpunk 2077, which I heard it wasn't really that great, or there's like a big controversy with the release. And I also think of maybe like Tron or Blade Runner, those types of things. So that's kind of what I was going off of when I started building. I started Newcrest because honestly, if you're ever trying to build a specific or a save with a specific theme, Newcrest is probably the best world to do that because it's empty. And then if you use a Winged Llama's empty Newcrest and Willow Creek, it just clears everything out. So it's basically a blank slate compared to other worlds where you're a bit tied unless you're using certain mods that will wipe out everything. But yeah, let's hop into this one first, and I can kind of show you what I've been up to. Excuse me. No thanks. Alright. As you can see, I've already started tooling and stuff like that. I'm also going to switch over to nighttime because I just feel like everything looks cooler in the night, even though we might not see. That is fine. But yeah, here's what I have so far when it comes to this save. So this area that we're currently in, my idea is I want it to be a place where like the lower class of the city are staying in. So what I'm thinking, like, you know, cyberpunk, futuristic, there's a lot of tall buildings, and underneath is like the old buildings of the past, or where people have kind of just, you know, put together some makeshift shelter. Not necessarily here, but over here we have like some shipping containers and stuff. So that was kind of the idea that I have for now. Yep, this is where the lower class population will be living. So we have apartment buildings right here, and thankfully we have some handy dandy mods where I can give it a bit more functionality too. So I'm thinking apartments, we have food stalls down here, and maybe some type of adult entertainment club. I don't know necessarily what that will entail. It's just for adults. And then we have more apartments over here. And then down this way, I was going to make these apartments too. But I think I'm just going to make it into a karaoke bar, which I've already started to set up. And we might see that later. And then over here, because, you know, I absolutely love Basemental. That's like one of my favorite mods of all time. So I had to add a Simkuza HQ. That is what we have going on over here. Oops, the camera moved because I was checking something. But yep, Simkuza HQ, because I just feel like it makes sense. You know, in this area of the city, you want some type of criminal enterprise. So that's what we have going on over there. Oh, BRB, I can't hear anything. Oh, wait, can you guys hear me? Test, hello, hello? I think I can hear myself. Quick! Or I'll just type in the chat. Hello, Squire! Hello. Okay, you can't hear me? Okay, cool. I was like, that would be kind of embarrassing if I just spent this whole time explaining what I'm doing and no one can hear me. And yeah, that's a little rundown of what we're doing. And I have a few things in mind that I want to work on today. I think I want to go over here and start furnishing these apartments because I think these are really cool. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and switch over there. And then I might want to start doing some building on this slot over here. I don't really know what it could be because we have apartments, we have a karaoke bar, we have an HQ for Simkuza, and maybe this could just be a marketplace because I feel like that could kind of make sense in this area of the city. We'll see. I'm sorry it's not used, my laptop. It won't play any sound, so I had to get my headphones. Oh, okay. Got you. Excuse me. But yeah, this apartment over here. Go ahead and make it nighttime. I've never really done apartments like this. Because usually, okay, the smallest apartments I'll do is a studio, which we have right here. But it'll be just for like, I guess, a one person or, yeah, a single household. And these apartments over here, I think you would share those with like a roommate. Or if you did have multiple people in your household, you would all just be sleeping like in this one room. So as you can see, we have a little kitchenette. We have bunk beds. And then if you actually want to go take a shower, unfortunately, there are communal bathrooms. That sounds absolutely terrible. I can do communal bathrooms in like a hostel, you know, because I'm not staying there full time. But to actually be staying somewhere and you don't even have like your own shower, that's something I would definitely have to get used to. So yep, showers. And then I was thinking about giving each unit like their own toilet at the very least. Because when I was going through and like setting up the rooms and stuff, I noticed I don't have enough room in here to actually fit in a decent amount of toilets. Because at first I was going to try to do, you know, the showers, the sinks, and the toilets. But yeah, not enough room. Not enough room in this one, and not enough room in this bathroom down here. So instead of giving them a closet, or I could do the closet over here. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. It's right there. But anyway. You can do like a bathroom. Just a room for the toilet. I shared a communal bathroom for the first year of uni. I was very fortunate in that I didn't have to share or I didn't have to use a communal bathroom during any of my years at university. So I think my freshman year, it was like a lot of us coming in. And so they had to move some of us in sophomore dorms, and I was a part of that group. So I was in a suite, and that meant I just had to share a bathroom with like 3 people versus a whole floor, which was very nice. And then after that, I was in like the upperclassmen dorms. So yeah, I never had that experience, fortunately. I heard it's not that bad though. It's just, I don't know. I think my biggest issue would be when you have to do like the number 2, you know, because everyone poops. That's true. Everyone does poop. But at the same time, some people poop louder than others. And if I'm in that situation, I would feel very self-conscious. It's just as nasty as you imagine. Oh, it's not a good experience. I heard it's good for bonding though. A lot of people made their friends through communal bathrooms. I can definitely see how it could be gross. Because some people just don't know how to clean up after themselves. I had a co-ed communal for my first year too, but it was actually always really clean. Sounds like you were lucky. First I was like, share a bathroom with men. I think culinary school were all hygiene freaks. Oh, so it was like a co-ed bathroom. Interesting. I think at my university, it was like separated. Because the dorms were separated. They were very strict about that freshman year. So if you wanted to like visit your boyfriend or something, you literally had to sneak into the dorms. And there was one case of someone doing it where they got caught like literally crawling up the side of the building to get into their boyfriend's dorm. Ooh, I like the blue. Okay, yeah, I think we'll go with that. Let me just copy the toilets up here. Or did I leave this one empty? I didn't put a bed over here yet. Wait, let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe I did mean to use this one, because then we'll have 5. And up here, I figured this could be the landlord's spot, since it's kind of big. Alright, that works out. The bathrooms were gender-based, but guys would use the girls' bathroom because it was closer and they were desperate. Gotcha. Ooh, that's like right against the door. Do I care? Because I feel like in these apartments, this makes sense. It annoys me, but it makes sense. Yeah, I kind of care. I'll just move it over here. It's fine. We have sinks in our rooms, and sometimes the guys would pee in there. Oh! What? That is gross, okay? I don't care how bad you have to use the bathroom. It's never that bad. At the very least, just go outside. Or, I don't know, do it somewhere else. In the sink? That's so disgusting. Excuse me. Okay. Yep, that's our bedroom situation. And let's go ahead and put this bed up here. And I need to put the actual little accessories and stuff. This bed is by Hamster Bell Bell, by the way. If you're looking into building a cyberpunk save, you definitely have to check them out. They're such a talented creator, and they have so many things that are perfect for a cyberpunk save. I'm pretty sure I have most of their catalog in my game now. Okay, it's these. What's the difference? Glossy, regular. Okay, let's go with regular. And I'll just go for the most basic swatch right now until I know what I want to do. Oh, that disappeared. Wait a minute. Why did this disappear? Oh. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. Tangerina Ballerina, hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Also, Pisces, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I just realized that you're saying the fifth element, and that is not the same thing as the sixth sense. Because when you were talking about that, the last time we were talking, I was like, oh, like I've seen that movie. The movie would be fine. That'd be fun for a movie night. But you're talking about something completely different. Okay, this one is staying. Why is this one disappearing though? Every time I place it. Oh, no. I think this replaced... Okay, so quick story time. When I was downloading these bunk beds, I forgot to go back and download the mattresses and the little accessories that go with this bed. So I did that before stream, and I think when I did that, I downloaded the old version of these bunk beds because the old version was like packaged with all the accessories and stuff. And I had downloaded the updated version before, so now everything's messed up. It's fine though, it's fine. It's fine. You can just fix it later. I'll fix it later on the stream. I'm crying. At least they both have Bruce Willis. Do they? I have no idea what the fifth element is. I have no idea what the fifth element is. I haven't watched it because, to be honest, I don't really watch sci-fi movies. Okay. Yeah, that's a cute setup. And we have some lights to go here. Ooh. What other accessories do we have? I think that's about it. I haven't really put much thought in what type of people I want living here. Mostly just been building and focused on that. I don't really know what kind of story I want to happen in this save. I was thinking I might just go the same route as Stuff New York, where I have a sim. They're new to the city and they're trying to carve out a life for themselves and make their way to the top. So I might do something similar, but that sounds kind of boring. Ooh, or maybe, wait, I just had an idea, because bunk beds, right? Maybe we have a sim, a young adult sim, and they have like a kid sibling, and they stay in one of these apartments, and something happened to where, I don't know, maybe they used to live in a better part of the city, and they had like a family, like a whole family and all that stuff. Something's happened, they're pushed down here, and that's all I have so far. I don't know where else to go with that. That could be fun. The Element is a classic, so should I add it to my watch list? Have you seen the Cyberpunk Netflix anime? By a Cyberpunk Netflix anime, do you mean... No, I don't know what you mean. It's like, maybe I do, but no, I'm just gonna say I haven't. I've not seen it. What is this build? We're currently building, or we're furnishing this little apartment building over here. Yeah, I like those lights. And they're not too powerful either, so I don't mind keeping that and this overhead light in here. I might make it a bit darker though. So let's see. Move it down here. And I thought I changed the color of these too. I thought I made them like blue. Or maybe I didn't. I'll go for something like that. It's not bad. It's a very cold and depressing apartment, but those are the vibes that I definitely want to go for. So yep, we're gonna go for those lights, or that shade of lighting instead. Forever obsessed with your game lighting. Honestly, me too. This reshade that I'm using, I'm so proud of it because I made it myself, even though I had no idea what I was doing. I was literally just switching stuff on and off until it looked good and messing around with the sliders. Yeah, this was my Topeka reshade, but it looks so nice in this save as well. Apply to this room. I think it was around... Is it this color? I think so. Yeah. Dim it down just a bit. Technically, I don't really need this one in here. So I'll just put this in the bathroom. Alright, and then be honest with me. Is this hallway too green? Because I kept going back and forth with the lighting in here. I feel like it's not too much. But also, I don't know. Because I feel like, I don't know, with this save, I keep wanting to just make everything super colorful when it comes to the lighting. Because I always associate like neon colors and stuff like that with the cyberpunk aesthetic. Or, well, yeah, yellow, green. It's like, I don't know. I wouldn't say it's completely yellow, but it has like a tinge of green to it. But is it too much, or is this okay? Or should we go further? Because we definitely could go further. Let me see. It's a weird, like, in between green and yellow. More like a lime. Like something like this. That's kind of cool. And since these are just strictly shower rooms, add in the showers. And counters? Yeah. I'll go with counters up here. I'm gonna get this nice busted sink. Or maybe not. Looks like a kitchen sink. You like it more? Yeah. I do too. I'm trying to think of like screenshots and stuff, and I feel like that would look so cool. Have a sim just like posed up against the wall. Oh, I can't wait to make sims for these for this save. I don't know when that'll happen though, because as you guys know, I currently have like 548 saves that I'm working on. And I still have yet to play in most of them. So this save might be like a back burner save. And I'll get to it after I play in like my other saves. We can just go for this mirror. Something like that. Ooh, I did not know this came in like a dirty swatch. Definitely this mirror then. And then my next question. I still don't know if I want to go with like these lights on the walls or if I want to go with the overhead fluorescent lights. I feel like I might go with the overhead lights because I like how that fills in the space compared to what we have up here. Like, these aren't bad. I don't know. Maybe not for this space. Maybe we'll do 2 over here and then 2 over here. And 1 more just in case. All right. me scoot that one just a little bit. And, yep. That's enough. How did I do the lighting down here? I think it was these two that I added, so I need to take those away. And we'll bring this one down here. Also, can I turn the music up? I don't know if that'll drown me out. I feel like it could be louder. Is that good, or is that too loud now? Yes, please do. Is this good or more? This is good? All right. I didn't hear earlier, so can you say, like, is this student housing? It's not student housing. This is just, what would you call it? I guess maybe it's kind of like public housing in the city. And I also got a little bit of inspiration from, I think they're referred to as like the coffin apartments, you know, that you would see in like some areas of Hong Kong. So that's kind of the idea behind this. So you'd either stay here with like a roommate or maybe your whole family. Like you got everyone just kind of cram in here. That's the idea. Let me go for the opposite side. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if we should make some with 4 beds. That's kind of crazy, but I don't mind that. I really don't mind that at all. Because I just want these to feel like really cramped. They're very cheap, and you can definitely tell because you have no personal space whatsoever. Also, I think we're about to get hit with an ad, so we'll take a little break, I guess. Actually, I don't know. I might still build. You guys won't miss much. I'm just placing stuff. Yep, ads are coming. Okay, we can't fit this in here. Unless I do the beds on this side and I move the kitchen over here. I'll try it out and see. And then something like this. Oh, this is so crazy. I feel like this would be so fun to play in. What the heck is that? Someone yelling outside our house. I don't know, I'm acting surprised. There's always someone yelling outside. Trying to think if I want to add 4 or another bunk bed in here too. It's still kind of roomy, actually. Oh yeah, there's actually a lot of room left. Oh wait, I haven't added the bed yet. That's the whole reason I moved it over there. I forgot. That's what I was doing in the first place. No wonder it's roomy. Because you're clearing out space for the bed. Okay. Also, oh no, everyone's missing the song. So good. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep these down here. 4 beds. Also, I'm totally about to restart the song, by the way, because I like it, so. There we go, I restarted it. So welcome back, everyone. You didn't really miss anything. We were just adding beds, more beds in these 2 rooms. And I like it, actually. And it kind of gave me an idea. So at the beginning of the stream, I mentioned this will be like the Simkuza HQ over here. And with that being said, maybe we have like a group of maybe misfits or like gang members that stay in one of these. Because I was thinking the gameplay here could be actually really fun, given how cramped this place is. I don't know. I feel like that could be a fun dynamic, having 4 people who probably aren't related to each other, staying in this really small room. So yeah, we'll do that. And then up here, simply just 2 bedrooms. Our MC for the save will probably stay over here. We have this one back here. Go ahead and add a bed. I feel like this is something a landlord would do in New York. Definitely, definitely. We're selling closets out here, and people are buying because they have no other choice. Like new recruits for the Simkuza? They might be new recruits, but I wouldn't. It's not like student housing. Like the Simkuza didn't put them up here. I feel like it was just a bunch of them got together and they're like, hey, we don't have enough money to get our own spot, so let's just all rent one of these. Like, you know, we'll split the rent. Because that's how broke they are. The economy is not good in this save. Everyone is struggling. Alright. So yeah, with that being said, I might go ahead and try to clutter and furnish this one. Honestly, what can you even do in here? Because again, there's not that much space. When art mimics life. Yeah. And that's why all of my saves have been just so... I don't even want to say depressing, but I can't think of another word to use. And maybe we can do like a group of teenagers, or 3 teenagers and 1 young adult. Kind of is, I don't know, the guardian in a way. Even though I feel like even though they're the oldest, they're not really the responsible one out of the group. we go. Some nice grunge in here. Responsible in this location? I mean, you know, someone, even though they might not be like responsible, but we need someone to pretend like they're responsible. What else might they have around here? Yeah, maybe some broken towel. Okay, nice. And now, time to somehow furnish this place and give it some personality. 'Cause like I said, it's very small. Either Pisces can tell the future or my stream is delayed. Oh, it could possibly be delayed. Since I am very far from you. I'm gonna start pulling some stuff out. I think they might have. I don't know if, is this functional? I keep wondering about this. Hopefully it is. Because I don't think I'm going to put a laundry mat down here. I might, because we have room down here. Right now it's empty, but I definitely could put some type of laundry room. I guess I would, because, yeah, there's no space for a washing machine. Okay. I still like the idea of them having a drying rack. Maybe a little fan somewhere. I'll leave that there for now. Excuse me. Also, Jones, hello. Yes, it is here. I was not. I told you I will fold at the drop of a dime. I did tell you guys that. So here I am. Are we leaning more Cyberpunk 77 or Blade Runner? I don't really know. It's kind of just a hodgepodge, to be honest. But since you just came in, let me show you what I have so far. Most of this I built, well, all of this I built off stream. Yeah, we're currently in Newcrest. And this is kind of like the lower class area of the city. So I feel like everyone that has money is like staying up here, if that makes sense. And then, yeah, everyone that doesn't just kind of delegated or relegated or whatever that word is to live below the bridge where all the smog and stuff is, all the trash is thrown. And right now we're working on these apartments. And this is where some of our little gang members are going to be staying because, you know, of course we have to have gangs. A group of teenagers and maybe one young adult. So I'm just trying to put some stuff out that they might have laying around. Maybe like a controller, some games. Definitely a lot of junk food too. A box maybe? A landlord that does experiments on his tenants would be interesting storyline for the save. Interesting. We definitely could go for that. We definitely could. But is it something like, are they aware that they're being experimented on and they just can't do anything about it because they're so desperate for a place to stay? Or is the landlord just doing some sneaky stuff, like tampering the water and stuff? Maybe it's a situation like an old. I'm gonna break that down for me. I have not seen that movie. All I know it's M. Night Shyamalan, I believe. Chip implant, mental control. I feel like if we go that route, then the landlord would be someone that has a lot of money, right? Because that seems, unless they're in cahoots, okay. Maybe the landlord, he's in cahoots with someone that is of higher power. Oh gosh, I just got sad all of a sudden. Oh. Well, we got time. We got time to build this together. But I'm not even gonna talk about it. Let's move on. But yeah, maybe the landlord are in cahoots with someone that is rich in the city. And they're like, hey, we know you got some tenants that are ripe for the picking, and if you help us out, we'll give you some money. And the tenants, they're not aware that all of this is going down. Because yeah, the landlord looks like a pretty sleazy person, but they haven't given them any reason for why they should, you know, that should be a concern. Throw some cups around here too. Why not? They're not the cleanest group of teenagers. It is revealed that the resort is a front for a research team from the pharmaceutical company Warren & Warren that was conducting underground clinical trials of new medical drugs, which are administered to guests with medical conditions by spiking their drinks. Because the beach naturally accelerates the lives of the guests, the researchers have been able to complete the lifelong drug trials within a day. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Me copy pasting from Wikipedia because I was not going to try to explain it. Okay, got it. This might sound corny, but I just got hit with a random Power Rangers Time Force storyline memory that could similarly fit. Okay. Can you give me some more information, please? Because I'm also not familiar with that storyline. Okay, I think this might be good for now. Let me go through the next category and see if there's anything else I might want to pull out. I'm thinking we said this could be like members that are part of the Simkuza, but actually, okay, I tend to make a lot of references to stuff that honestly I haven't even seen or played before, or I might have seen snippets of. I'm thinking instead of them being a part of the Simkuza, maybe they're kind of like the Warriors, or like a ragtag group of kids who made their own little gang. I think that could be fun. Because I don't think they're ready for the Simkuza. They're not there yet. Put a random frog in here. Why not? And maybe a bong, even though this is the future, so I feel like they would have something else, but you know, it is what it is. Did I already pull out a pizza box? I can't remember. I'll just drop it right here. That might be it for now. Like that group in Windenburg? Yeah. Like them. Oh wait. Yeah. Kind of, but you know, a bit more serious, because I don't really understand that group in Windenburg. I don't understand most of the clubs, to be honest, in Windenburg. I know they're just trying to throw some ideas together, but also I don't know what's going on. Because why is that kid hanging out with teenagers? That's why I got rid of it in Doo-Doo, or did I? If I didn't, I meant to, because I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I just got to 3K channel points. Congrats! I'm ready to keep something in my back pocket. I wonder what it is. If I remember correctly, the main villain of that season, Rancic, was a villain from 3001 who escaped into the year 2001. His daughter and his second in command came over. The second in command was a robot, however. It comes to be found out that at one point he was human because of Rancic hating humans and blowing up his lab. He was heavily damaged and had to repair himself into said robot. Let me throw some chairs and stuff in here. Yeah, I feel like... See, this is why it's so good to stream working on saves, because you get a lot of ideas. And I feel like there's a lot of ways we can take this story. It's right near the door, but I don't think we can really put it anywhere else. Maybe right here. Excuse me. Saving up for that Alt F4. That would be so crazy if the first person to use that on me is Pisces. Because I'm like, why would you do that? I just want to see who would actually use it. That's why I put it up there. Who's an op out here? I wanted to have this hanging off the bed, but I can't lower it. What's up on there? Or maybe I can do something like that. Okay, but let me finish reading the rest of the summary. Okay, so yeah. Second in command was a robot. Comes to be found out that at one point he was human because of Rancic hating humans and blowing up his lab. He was heavily damaged and had to repair himself into said robot. And he double-crossed Rancic, essentially. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Interesting. So you're saying that maybe we can take that route with the landlord? And maybe the landlord would end up switching up on the guy with the actual money. How would a cyberpunk Malcolm Landgrab look? Because I'm gonna be honest, I love throwing Malcolm Landgrab in my saves. Could we pull it off? Maybe. Even better, I'm taking it back to Cool Puppy Streamathon? What do you mean you're taking it back to Cool Puppy Streamathon? I'll put those over there. There's some type of shelving in here. And this kitchen is going to be so disgusting. Because again, they're kids. And they just... I don't know. They're just... not to say all kids are like that. But they definitely had little guidance growing up. And I'm going to clutter this counter up to the max because I know for sure they're not actually using the stove. so they don't need space to prepare food. I'm fine with that. Make him like Caleb from Love and Deep Space. It's so funny that you mentioned that, because for some reason, even though I have like zero interaction with that game or like any of this like posts, any of that, my Twitter feed is filled with Love and Deep Space fan art, as well as Regina and Roderick fan art, which, I mean, okay, I see the appeal, you know, that is a fun little ship, but at the same time, okay, I have enough. Literally, that's all I've been seeing these past few weeks. Give it a rest. Imagine in this time period, cyber implants are probably all the rage. For sure, for sure. I feel like they definitely are. And I need to like set aside a day where I start going through and collecting CC for that. Because I'm pretty sure they have like a bunch of cool cyberpunk-esque CC out there. Because I'm gonna go all out for this save. Malcolm Landgrab as Zorg from Fifth Element would be hilarious though. Okay, I definitely have to watch that movie now, because you guys are making a lot of references to it. I don't like being out of the loop. Oh my gosh. How do we furnish this place? It's so small. It's so small. Who told me to do this? Let's use that nice little shelf. I think it's over here. OMG, the Roderick and Regina is hilarious to me. Yeah, it was funny for a bit, but now I'm like, okay. It's like everywhere. It's everywhere. It's inescapable. So maybe there's someone who is full cybernetic, who is the landlord's base, who is doing the bidding, but ultimately is planning to double cross the landlord. Maybe the cybernetic was once a land grab? Maybe. And I feel like if we go that route, it'll probably end up being Johnny Zest. And maybe, okay, wait. Let me take a moment to process my thoughts, because things are starting to cook, but I need to let it marinate a little bit before I talk about it. But I like that. I like that direction. Look, maybe Johnny's zest is estranged in every timeline. He was disowned, but really his mind was wiped. Oh, he was made into a robot. They think his memories are gone, but they actually aren't. Something is there. Wait a minute. The landlord has no idea who the robot is other than just doing his bidding. But for Johnny, it's all about getting back at the group who did this to him. Wait a minute. Yeah, he cooked. He cooked. But then that leads us to the question, why was his mind wiped? I mean, yeah, we can just go like, okay, they just didn't want to have anything to do with Johnny anymore. That's like, why? What did he do to make him that mad? WU if you get that reference. Johnny knew too much about what? Oh gosh, my brain is starting to crack. I still think for like the landlord or the person that's kind of controlling Johnny, I don't know if I'd want them, because this sounds like a really big plot, So yeah, I think what we're going to do is Johnny, he was probably placed in this apartment so he can keep an eye out on like the experiment. Because basically this whole building, now after what we've all discussed, this whole building is basically an experiment, right? This is the lab, our test subjects are here, so we need someone to kind of look over everything and make sure it's going the way it's supposed to. So Johnny is going to be staying up here. He's the robot that is looking over everything. And then the landlord, the person that's actually pulling the strings. Wrong place, wrong time. What if he saw something that he was not supposed to? Maybe. The sentimental part of me kind of wants to give Johnny a lover, and maybe he saw something that happened to them that he wasn't supposed to see, or I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to talk out. Land Grab Corp has been taking the homeless off the street and rebuilding them into robots. Johnny figured it out. Every new robot coming into the world, or new cybernetic, was once a human being. Oh, that's so devastating. My poor man Johnny never catches a break. And maybe, you know, people were starting to, I don't know. Maybe they were so successful with taking in the homeless and, you know, turning them into robots that they were feeling a bit confident. And they're like, how about we move on to a different population group? And whatever that population group was, maybe it was just people who weren't necessarily out on the streets or, you know, didn't have homes or whatever. They were just in very vulnerable situations. And maybe when they were targeting that group and starting to take people in, one of those members of society was Johnny's girlfriend or someone that he was really close to. And that's when Johnny was like, I can't do this anymore. And he tried to save her, or maybe he like leaked some information to the media. He was like a whistleblower. And then the family was like, you betrayed us. So now, yeah, you're not land grab anymore. How's that sound? Okay, I'm back. Oof, you came at the wrong possible time. I'm gonna be honest, you came at a pretty bad time because we're talking lore, and you know how messy lore can get. I'm gonna just start cramming stuff in like corners. That's pretty realistic. Maybe it's a housing front by the land grabs. The homeless go for help. but it's really Project Maladai. We could take it that route. That would make sense though, because we already have our teenage misfits living in this room. Upstairs, I mentioned our MC, which is probably maybe like a young adult and her sister or brother or whoever. Like, you know, they lost their family and they didn't have anywhere else to go. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. And the land grabs, you know, they're advertising, we have this new housing for people who are in a very unfortunate situation. They can't afford to, you know, go anywhere else. So we're offering some beds to the public. So, you know, that's their whole plan. That's what they're cooking up. And no one knows that once they move in, they're basically signing up for Project Maladai. Jones, you really did your big one with all of this. Oh, I don't know if we would call it a homeless shelter. I feel like it's just public housing that is being financed by land grab corporations. So they're like, hey, you know, you can come move in. You have your own space. You can do what you want with it. You could stay here until you get on your feet and you want to go elsewhere. So yeah, I guess kind of in a way it is, but not really. Okay, and then what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to find something to place a TV on because I feel like they would have a TV. Keep them occupied. Put this right here. Can we speedrun this save? Can we try to finish this before the new year? Is it possible? Because after talking about all these ideas, I'm like so excited to work on this now. Well, I was before. I was always excited to work on this, but now I'm like super excited. Jones Sims for creative director in cyberpunk world. Yes. The position is all yours. Congratulations. The last tenant was only here for 6 months and they're back on their feet, when in reality, they were abducted. It's all a front. Exactly. Don't leave us. Do a secret stream. Oh gosh. What is this? Oh, you guys definitely can't afford this. Oh, this is clipping. I didn't even notice that. If you need Simmer CC Rex, I got you. I definitely need recommendations. I've been able to find a lot of build by CC, but I haven't started looking for any cast CC. So I'm for sure taking you up on that offer. I wanted to give them a TV, but now since we had to move the bed over, there's not really that much room over there. So maybe I try to squeeze it in like right here. I'm channeling my inner Veer. Because they're like, I don't know, they're just insane when it comes to cluttering. I'm trying to get like them. I'm trying to get like them. Will you be putting occults in? Do you think we can? I guess there's always room for vampires. We definitely could make that work. Okay, I like that. That looks like it makes sense. I feel like Cyberpunk always calls for aliens. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Alright, we can try to fit some in there. Kalia has a Seveb Borg head helmet mask CC that I just downloaded. That would be perfect for a character. Alright, you know what to do. Drop it in the Discord. I have a whole pile of shoes over here. I feel like that's pretty realistic. Looking good. Oh, this is a tumbler. Oh, that was an actual cup. Okay. And let me go ahead and save. Because you never know. For some reason, the song reminded me of Stranger Things, and apparently, well, not apparently because I watched it, the teaser came out for the final season, and I'm gonna be honest, it did not do anything for me. Because I think at this point, honestly, I'm a part of the camp where I feel like Stranger Things should have ended a while ago. And I don't mean that in the way that it took them forever to release their seasons. I mean, I think after season 2, that should have been it. Especially seeing where or what direction they took after that. I wasn't really a big fan of season 4. I didn't like most of the choices they made, and I'm gonna be honest, season 5, it might not see me. It might not. I honestly wonder sometimes when I go on TikTok, like people realize everyone can see the usernames they picked, right? Like why? Because people don't care, and sometimes that's amazing. Sometimes that's amazing, you know? What'd you call it? It's whimsy. We're just being whimsical. What is this build? I don't know, I may have missed a memo. Is this an apartment building? Just a little apartment building. An innocent little apartment building with nothing strange happening whatsoever. The Stranger Things cast are paying mortgages and raising kids. It's time to pack it up. That's what I'm saying as well. Like, I'm like, you guys are still in high school or whatever, like, grade they're supposed to be in. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. Getting the AARP cards. Find it hilarious that Millie Bobby Brown got married and had a child before 11 even hit senior year. It's just, I don't think Stranger Things will ever be able to reach the heights of season 1. Season 1 was literally so perfect. I used to rewatch it like a million times. Season 2 as well. And after that, it just really fell off. I wanted to use this radio somewhere. Put it up here. And maybe we'll get a little end table of some sort over here. Alright. Looking good so far. I'll give them a little gaming console that they got from the scrapyard or something. we have one. I always forget where it's at. No, it's just that I keep missing the stream. I keep looking away from the screen. So I'm not paying attention. Yeah, there's a lot going on at the beginning, so I definitely understand. That's why I was like, when you came in earlier, I was like, came in at the wrong time. Because we were in the thick of it. But now it's kind of cool now. It's kind of calm. I feel like they would have those magazines. They definitely aren't old enough to be buying because they're degenerates. For sure. I can't remember if I have the magazines. I know I have the calendars though. So we can definitely put that up. Alright, buddy. Someone's honking outside. I have a feeling this sim won't be able to get in, but I'll fix that later. Don't have to worry about that right now. Quick question. If you eat instant noodles, do you cook it in the microwave or do you cook it on the stove? Just asking out of curiosity. Do I want to put this over here? Okay, I think that's it when it comes to like the furnishings and stuff. Let me put some stuff on the walls. Maybe a little bit of light here and there, and we'll see. Something about this blue light is so sterile. I'm glad you think so, because that's exactly what I was going for. I wanted this building to feel kind of like soulless. You're happy to have a place to stay, but at the same time, everything feels very helpless. Or hopeless. I just know this place smells like 3042 equivalent Axe body spray and BO. Stove always. Microwave, stove makes them too soft. Stove. Growing up, I used to cook it in the microwave all the time because that's the only way I knew how. Like my mom, she would make it in the microwave, so I always made it in the microwave. But I think when I moved to Korea, that really opened my eyes up because it just, I don't know, I feel like it tastes better on the stove. And you said it makes them too soft, but I think it makes it just right for me personally. Yep. We got our calendars. Let's put it right on the door. Perfect. That really sets the mood. Who's this place home to? It's home to a bunch of teenage misfits who had nowhere else to go until the land grab corporation was like, hey, we have some available beds. But yeah. Teenage misfits. And maybe one young adult. Just to shake it up a bit. Okay, and I think we're about to get hit with some ads soon. So you know what that means. Time to take a little break. think they would just have a bunch of stereotypical teenage boy posters. It's like a lot of cars, a lot of sports stuff. Those are the vibes. Okay, and we're currently in an ad break, so I will pause this time. All right, we're back. Or we should be. I feel like with stove, you can just throw anything else you want in pretty easily. That is true. You have a bit more control. Man, that has me so excited for dinner tonight, because that is what I'm eating. I'm having some ramen, to no one's surprise. I'm trying to eat out less, so yeah. Back to instant meals for me. Well, every once in a while. I don't eat it every day. Wait, this also reminded me. So I found some CC. Actually, let me search for it. And it gave me the idea to make some type of cult in this save. Yeah, it was this one. And since we were talking about turning Sims into robots, maybe we can have like a cult based around robots, because some people, they don't believe that these robots are being manufactured by Sims. They believe it's some type of higher power at play. So I was thinking that could be cool, like some type of religious sect. Oh, or maybe it's a resistance. Oh, okay, that could be cool too. A resistance to what's going on. I like that. I like that better. Well, we'll do both. We'll do a resistance, and this could be the sign of the resistance, because I do, for some reason, have a lot of crosses in my game. So we can definitely go that route. Ooh, I love it. I love it. And then that means I can build like a secret underground headquarters, I guess, where the resistance meets. I was thinking maybe over here, but I don't know. I have to look around because I'm still trying to figure out how I want to go about planning out the save. This is really Altered Carbon, the Sims edition. Is it? Is that something I should watch? I like it, I like it. Okay, I'm glad you do. Cool Puppy the Indoctrinator. All those crosses. I blame it on that church. When I was building the church, I was downloading a lot. I swear. Okay, I got confused. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we were putting posters and stuff. You should. It's not scary. Definitely watch. Okay, okay. I'll add it to the list. Add it to the list. Plenty of cross necklace CC2, so you can have certain people wearing them. Amazing. I love the idea. I love the idea. And maybe our MC, because I'm starting to think of their story too. Maybe, you know, right now they're just focused on their survival and their sibling survival. And I don't know. They work at a dance club, by the way. They're a stripper. They're a stripper. And I think maybe I'll have them work in this one over here. I don't know yet, because technically I can't make this into a strip club because it's a residential rental. I might see if there's some way I can play around with clubs too, but if not, I'll have them working at some club, maybe in the city or somewhere, and they meet someone and they're like, hey, there's a resistance going on. I don't know. Okay, I should have started talking because I still have to think about it. But anyway, all you need to know is our MC somehow, they get pulled into the resistance. And there we go. Blah. It'll give you lots of inspo with the story you guys are cooking up right now. Noted, noted. Oh, by the way, Cool Puppy, we have beef because Strangerville is ugly. That's a lie. That's a lie. You're spreading propaganda. You're spreading propaganda. Strangerville is not ugly. I refuse to believe that. That's one of the most beautiful worlds in The Sims. You're just not looking at it right. Clean your glasses or do something. I don't know. But I will not tolerate that slander. Oh, wait. Yes. Cool, she has some amazing posters I can put up. I want some that are kind of at an angle. Actually, let me get rid of this one. Let's go with something like this. I have Strangerville sitting in my EA cart. You really don't like it? She doesn't know what she's talking about. No, and I have no space to build. Okay, yeah, I will give you that. It is very small. It is very small. But I still stand by that it's a great world. Atmospheres. I like how like they did the set dressing around it, so it really does give off that small town vibe, because we don't have enough of that in The Sims. We either have like plain old suburbia, or we have just cornfields, I guess. I was gonna say city, but we only have San Myshuno. We don't really have many urban worlds. Wish I never bought it. Don't listen to her, Jones, please. Don't listen to her. I promise. Well, okay. If you don't see yourself ever playing in it, then yeah, don't get it. Or actually, don't buy any packs right now. I'm not pushing for you to buy packs. Don't do that. But if you had to, actually, you know what? I don't know. I don't know. Me personally, I like Strangerville. Okay, that's enough posters for now. I watch Veer and she uses Strangerville all the time. She's the one who made me consider getting it. Because I feel like Veer, they like a lot of like really lived in and grunge. Like that's their kind of aesthetic. And Strangerville is perfect for that. So if you also love having that type of aesthetic in your game, then yeah, definitely makes sense. There's a lot of good items when it comes to build buy. Okay. Maybe just like a random sign somewhere. I feel like we should also play some vents too. So I'm gonna go in live mode and I'm going to adjust the whatever that thing is from Eco Lifestyle to make it super foggy or smoggy and just dirty. So I think vents would make sense for sure. That can be fun. Okay, yeah, let's go with something like that. Yeah, I love the clutter she puts in her builds. Like I said earlier, I don't know how she does it. But she's a master when it comes to cluttering up builds. I've been seeing a little bit of her occult save and jaw dropped, you know. I'm gagged, as the kids say. Because I don't know how she's doing it. But it's so good. If you don't watch Veer, you need to go watch her. She's amazing. Let's put this lamp here, because it looks like they literally picked it up out of the garbage. Okay. Yep. I think this is pretty good for them so far. And then once I actually go into cast and start making them and understanding their personalities a bit more, I could come back and add some more things. But for now, I think this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Maybe we'll put some more stains on the floor. That's something we can do. Hey, we know ball, we watch Veer. But this is for the people that don't, which would be pretty surprising. Actually, there's a shout out thing, but I forgot how to do that. Let me see. Is it this one? Shout out. Oh, I guess I can't do it because they're not in chat. I don't know, but yeah, go check them out. Maybe random cardboard because we can. All right, perfect. So yeah, this is our place for the misfits. We got them there. And then upstairs, this is where our MC is going to be staying. I don't know why this is glitching like that. I'll fix it later. Which one do I want them to stay in? Welcome back, Nath. I was gonna say what you missed. Oh, also, Pixeliza, hello. This looks cool. Thank you. I was gonna give you guys a recap. Does anyone want to volunteer for that? Kind of catch everyone up on what's been happening. I can try, but I'll probably get tongue-tied and make you even more confused. But okay, let's see. We are currently working in the Cyberpunk save. We're working on this little apartment building over here, and there's a bit of a story behind it. So you guys know the land grabs, right? We love them, we hate them. They're pretty iconic. But anyway, the land grabs, they own a very big mega corporation in this save. We're guessing they're dealing with, I guess, like implants and stuff like that. And they're very into technology. So with that being said, they're kind of getting into some shady business where they've been kidnapping homeless people off the streets and making them into robots that they then, I guess, sell to people who can afford to buy it and use them as robot servants. So they decided, yeah, this is all fine and well, jacking people from the streets, but we can do it even better, right? So instead of just targeting random homeless people on the street, they decided to build some apartment buildings, and they're offering these beds to people who need a place to stay. It's kind of like public housing where, hey, you can move in, the rent is very cheap, and you can stay here until you get on your feet. You don't have to worry about the prices raising and none of that stuff, right? Sounds very good, but then maybe you forgot that they are kidnapping humans and turning them into robots. So the same thing is happening here. It's just a bit more polished, I guess you could say, because people stay here and everything is fine. And then next thing you know, they quote unquote move out because they got a better opportunity. But in reality, they're being taken to the factories where they are being turned into robots. So that is the story. Hopefully that makes sense. If not, I don't know what to say. I tried my best. So right now we're just furnishing the homes of some of those people who are staying here. And I was looking for a mini fridge. Yep, that's what I was doing. There we go. Or actually, I guess they would all have the same fridge. That was probably provided. Waiting for the day you learn how to raid. I always forget. To be totally honest with you. I think this button is for raiding. Yeah. There's like a big old button on my stream manager. It's just, I always forget. Maybe today will be the day. I'll remember before I end stream. If anyone is still streaming, that is. Let's grab the stove. Ooh, can we have rustic swatches? Let's make that one rustic too. Those poor people indeed. Like, it really is tragic. They're just here, you know, they want a better life for themselves. They didn't ask for this. Why are people so evil? But it is the way it is. It is the way it is. Okay. So the home of our MC. What I'm thinking now, honestly, I'm kind of inspired by, you guys know Detroit Become Human. We can do like a Kara and that little girl, something like that. So I want to make them a young adult girl and a child. So I'm gonna go with, and they live in this apartment. They recently moved in. I'm just trying to figure out how I might want to go about decorating it. We want to be super evil. Do we? We should add a young couple and their sick infant. Robot babies. Oh no. That is super evil. We gotta make the most endearing people that live here. Well, we did make some teenage misfits, and I feel like they are pretty, I don't know. But still, they're just teenagers. They didn't ask for this. And wouldn't it be kind of messed up if, like, I don't know, maybe they advertise themselves as being a place where, again, if you don't have anywhere else to go, you can come here and stay until you get on your feet. But also, maybe there's people in your household that you don't want to be there anymore. That's crazy to say, but, you know, maybe we have some elderly Sims, because elderly Sims are always being just thrown to the side. Something we can do. OMG, I love that game. I remember waiting for years for it to come out. I never played it, but I did watch a whole bunch of playthroughs. And it was a really cool game. I feel like it's definitely one of those games I want to go back and like actually play for myself. Trying to figure out how I want to start off decorating this place. I feel like I would like a shelf of some type. Bookshelf maybe, but books are a sign of money, and they definitely don't have money like that. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back. We'll come back to this later. We got one apartment done, so that's good for now. And let's switch to something else. Wait, you mean like people put their parents here instead of a nursing home? Yeah, because they don't even want to like pay money for a nursing home. Or maybe they have some kids that are just like really getting on their nerves. I hate to say it. Also gonna drop alert because I gotta go on a walk with my dog and try not to get eaten by koi wolf. Alright. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, but where to next? Where to next? Do I want to work on the karaoke bar? We have the Simkuza HQ. That might be kind of fun. Or we can also get started on some building. What am I in the mood for? Maybe we start on the HQ. And we can kind of get some lore started with that too, with the gang. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was such a dramatic pause. I thought the game crashed. Okay, let me save. I don't remember the last time I saved. There we go. Yep. Simkuza HQ over here. And I don't think they're going to be as prominent as the Simkuza in Scuff, New York, because the one in Scuff, New York, you know, they're like a serious organization. They have their hands in a lot of pies, they're making a lot of money, they have a lot of control in the city. But I think the Simkuza over here, they're more just like loan sharks, if you will. Just going around threatening small businesses, maybe dealing some stuff. But nothing like super crazy. They're not laundering like insane amount of money. Nothing like that. Just kind of terrorizing the neighborhood. But this is what I have so far. Just the structure of this lot. And I need to look up what even is the Simkuza HQ. Because La Casa Simstra, that HQ, it functions as a cafe. But I don't know how the Simkuza HQ works because I've never actually played with it. So if anyone happens to know, please tell me. If not, I will be doing a quick Google search to see. Okay, so it's literally just an HQ. There's no gameplay that comes with it. It's just a lot that's only available for Simkuza members. Alright. That's not bad. So maybe if you're in a bit of trouble, if you need some quick cash, you just come over here. But I wonder if we can make clubs that will also spawn, even though it says it's strictly for Simkuza. Because if that's the case, this can still be the Simkuza HQ, but maybe we have like something in one of these buildings? Because I don't want this lot to be completely, like, you know, useless or anything like that. I'll think about that a bit more. Oh, or actually, maybe we can do a tattoo parlor that's owned by one of the Simkuza members. Okay, I like that. tattoo parlor. As you can see, we have a little Love Hotel sign back here, so we can do that. And we can put some food stalls around this part. Also, please let me know if it's too dark. Because you guys do know I love building in the dark. Okay, actually, let me turn on the light. I gotta think about this a bit more. Okay. Could do some food stalls right here, or I could just, again, have this be the tattoo parlor. But if we do food stalls... Also, I don't know why I can't... Why can't I move? Okay, there we go. Food stalls there, and maybe the tattoo parlor over here. And then, yeah, we'll just do the Love Motel in this area. Ooh, I like that swatch. And that'll give us an excuse to put some nice neon lighting around this area, or some neon signs. I feel like that's the thing I'm struggling with the most when it comes to the save, because every single reference, like when it comes to cyberpunk or like those type of cities, I feel like there's neon signs everywhere. But even though I see that, I'm still like, okay, am I overdoing it? Am I putting too many signs? But I don't know. Okay, maybe these, like up here. Something like that. Or I could just use these instead of using it up there. Oh, I have to sneeze. Okay, got that out of the way. I just like how these look. I think they're these right here. They're bigger size. Or I can use the CC ones. What are those? Maybe this one? Just throw this in here because we can. No, it won't fit. this sign right here. So swatches we can go for. I like something that's very eye-catching. Also, I like how you can clearly tell, like, what the sign says. Okay. Yeah. We'll do some food stalls here. And there was a really cool set I saw where they had like boxes for the tables and boxes for the chairs. I need to go back and download it. I don't know why I didn't. But I think that would be good here. Have to just throw out some stuff so people will be able to sit if they decide to order food. Kind of like a hawker's station over here. But in the meantime, what tables do we go for? Like that. And we can also put the hot pot down. I stole that idea from Pisces. It's pretty effective. If you ever want to like take your sim somewhere and eat, and it's not like a restaurant or a little food stall, use the hot pots from Snowy Escape. They can make a meal, sit down, and eat it together. Let's use these chairs. Okay. Yeah, we can have them enter from here. Very nice, very nice. And we can do some type of lanterns maybe, or we can even go for the wires again. That might be kind of fun. Blends in with the spandrel, unfortunately. Okay, that walk was a total bust, but I'm back. Sorry to hear that, but happy that you made it back. We currently moved lots, so we're on the Simkuza HQ. And I'm trying to get this little, like, hawker area set up. use these. Ooh, I forgot we have these now. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I like that. Let's have some stairs leading up here. Maybe just wooden. Because up here, that's where the Love Motel is. And down here, I'll just put like garages or garage doors and stuff. So it looks like something else is down there, even if there's not. Yeah, I'm letting my dad handle the walk because it's raining. My flashlight died. Ooh, forgot a golf club. Ooh, and I definitely saw a coy wolf. Plus my dog just kept sitting down. What is a coy wolf? Do you mean like a coyote wolf? So he came back real fast. Glad you're playing it safe, because that sounds like a setup for a horror movie. Yeah, the coyotes here are a mixed hybrid called coy wolves. Ah, gotcha. What if I use... maybe not this fencing all the way, but what about to like right here? That could be kind of fun. And then for the fencing beside it, do we have something that kind of looks like a makeshift fencing? Or they just threw it up there? I guess this one. I literally always use this fence. But to be fair, it's a really good fence. We could do a half wall and play around with the wallpaper. So imagine a coyote that is basically almost the size of a gray wolf. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds crazy. And they're just like roaming around? Or do we just do brick? And why does it take away the pole for this fence? That is so annoying. I didn't ask you to do that. Okay, maybe we will just do the fence. Like all the way across here. I don't know. I don't really know. Not Joan Sims playing Journey to It 2. You hate to see it. Stepping away to the gym, but hopefully you'll still be on. Oh, what time is it? Yeah, I'll probably be on for like another hour. I'm planning on streaming until the basketball game comes on. Yeah, there's packs of them. Last year we had a problem because a pack set up right behind our backyard. Ooh. There's like conservation land behind my house. That'd be conservation, but also that's terrifying. And I'm not even reading that. So you're literally talking to no one because I'm not reading that. Yeah, we'll put those down here. We might throw this one down here too. Probably won't be functional, but that's fine. I'm just placing it for the vibes. It's not me being a coward, that's me being the boss. Because you can do that when it's your stream. Put this up here. Trying to figure out what other little knickknacks I can add on the outside. I might throw up some more vents and things like that. A wall panel. Are you gonna do any lanterns, or is that not cyberpunk enough? We can definitely add more lanterns. I was mentioning this, I think you were still in your walk, or you're about to go in your walk. But I never know if I'm like overdoing it. Because the reference images I looked at, there are a lot of like lanterns and neon lights and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. But then when I start to do it, I'm like, am I just throwing stuff up there just to throw it up there? And maybe I am. But if you give me the go ahead, I'll definitely add some more. I can do that. And then if anyone says anything about it, I can just blame you. Perfect. But lanterns. I guess we can add some more on the rooftop. Let's do these from City Living. Like something like that. I love these lanterns, but I really hate this little pole that it comes with. You're exuding peak little sister energy tonight? Or am I being attacked? Maybe it's warranted, you know? Have you thought about that? I kid. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about these lanterns. Maybe I'll try using these. Do something like that. And then we can use that pole that came with those lanterns from the toddler pack, I believe. But no, I don't like that they're the same. I don't want to do that anymore. Are there any better options? Okay, these aren't too bad. If I could turn it. Maybe. Didn't this song already play? Or am I going crazy? Maybe. I'm not mad at it though. Do something like this. Or maybe I set it up this way. Okay. We'll go with that. Do we have solar panels in this world? Is that a thing? I don't know. Do we put this one up here or do we put it back there? Maybe we do like this and we move this one back here. That's kind of cool. Maybe the fun colored ones of this watch or of this lantern? Or which fun colored ones? Like these? Because I don't like how tall, and I don't like the pole either. Oh, the solar panels. Ah, gotcha. Ooh, let's definitely add this somewhere. Solar panels. Red and green, it might fit better than the blue. We'll put it on this one. I'll mix it. Okay. Because I want to put something like either the sign or this billboard over here. If I do that, I'll move that over some. Do I have the grid on? Okay. And how about adding a little advertisement over here? Ooh, that looks terrifying. Is that supposed to be Megamind? Or what is that? I honestly don't know. It's giving Big Brother is watching you. Those type of vibes. A bit dystopian. It's funny that you say that because I was also thinking that. I was like, if I wasn't using CC, Journey to Batu is definitely a must if you're building a cyberpunk save. Vanilla style. But luckily, I'm not doing that. Oh, that's super big. Oh, that's because it was originally big. Okay. Got it. That's 0.5. So what about 0.4? Yeah. This is it. I was like, who is booing? But it was you. I forgot other people can use that. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. I like this. You can add some of these, whatchamacallits, vents. Yep. Got some of those up there. And I think this is pretty good for the front of this lot. I'm satisfied with that. Okay, so now what we're gonna try to do is try to tackle the HQ. I might build the bottom right here. This could just be the office, because again, I said this gang, the Simkuza, they're basically just loan sharks. They're not really that much of a threat in the city. They kind of just stick around here in the lower parts, terrorizing the local neighborhood and bullying people. That's pretty much what they get up to. Keep an eye on the time. Okay, 6:48. Good. Yep, and we'll just make this a nice little office for our Simkuza folks. And we can have some type of back room because this place is very huge. And it's time for ads, so I will see you in a bit. I'm just gonna work on the layout. Okay. We have some really some cool type of fish tank over here. And I guess like a little waiting area. And then back here is the office, and this can be where they do all their legal stuff. Yeah, that's fine with me. What about this wood? Because I want to make it seem like this was put in. They did it themselves. They put it in themselves. That's what I'm trying to say. Yep. Yep. Okay. Do I go with these doors, or there are other options? I could go with something like this, but that seems a little too fancy. Ow. My glasses against the mic. So cool. I might go for this one though. The other one's a bit too fancy. Maybe fish tank is just too fancy in general. Do they really have that type of money? Big Daddy and Fatherless Wall. Amazing. Also, welcome back. That is amazing. I wish I was a CC creator, just so I can name stuff. That part seems so fun. Am I just throwing some random stuff on this wall? Kind of fill up the space since we're not doing a fish tank anymore. Something like this? Maybe. And then let me go ahead and replace this light. I feel like lighting is really important when you're building, because it really sets the mood for everything. Gives you a better idea of what you're trying to do. Or at least that's how I feel about lighting. How about we go for these fluorescent lights? And we'll put a couple in here. Okay. And do we stick with warm lighting, or we try blue again? Something a bit cooler. Maybe these. Let's see if I can put something right here because it's a little gap and it's not that big of a deal, but it is kind of bothering me. Okay, but it's whatever. Alright. So now for the actual furnishing of this place. So I think we'll do a little waiting room type situation out here. Oh, those are clipping through each other. That's fine. Maybe I should bring them over more in the middle of the room. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think, what would we even have in here? Maybe some vending machines. Oh, nice. Yeah, we can fit it right over here. Let me look up Loan Shark office. For some inspo. So right now, the only inspo I'm drawing from is like the DMV. Alright, so based on what I was able to find, it's just an office. An office with a whole bunch of stuff everywhere. Let's go with this desk. And then, okay. Chairs more in the center of the room, maybe. Right there. And then this can be like the receptionist desk. Funny you said DMV because it was making me think of the recently dead waiting room and Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is another movie I haven't seen because, I'm gonna be honest, it kind of scares me. Okay. Maybe we'll stick with this for now. Stick with it for now, and if we need to change it, we can always go back and change it, but I need to move on. This very futuristic looking computer. Honestly, I think a lot of the technology and furnishings in this area of the city is pretty dated. So I just put this one down. Ever seen Beetlejuice? Criminal. I know. But as you know, I'm a scaredy cat. Even if you're like, oh, it's not scary. I've seen what I've seen. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I have heard it's a very good movie, though. Help making sure the air is clean. This place is gonna be air quality is very bad. Very bad. Very nice. And what kind of posters do we have? We can split some of those on the wall. Honestly, I think that might be good enough because they wouldn't do anything like too crazy for their little waiting room, especially because again, they're not a big gang. They're not really rolling in cash. So I think it's fine if it's a little bare. Did the music stop? Oh, it did. Well, time to restart it. Glaska, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining the stream. Currently working on a loan shark in our cyberpunk save, or loan shark office. Currently working on a loan shark office. Nothing too crazy. Very good movie, definitely could not be made today. But didn't they make a remake? Or like a, what do you call it? A sequel? So I remember my friend was talking about like, hey, we should all go see it. And I was like, I've never watched Beetlejuice, so. Whoa, imagine that being up here. Loan shark office. What even is this? It's a cool poster though, but nah, it's not. Trying to plan an engagement dinner in game and tell me why I can't have them at restaurants. You can't? That seems like a big oversight. Or can you at least pretend that? Or I don't know. But dang, that sucks. I'm doing good. What about you? I'm doing pretty good as well. You know, just chilling, building the save, making progress. Actually, let me show you since you just came. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm very excited about dinner tonight because I will be eating ramen with a fried egg. And I love eating ramen with a fried egg. And yeah, this is our loan shark office that we're working on right now, which is going to be owned by a little gang in the city. And to give you a look at everything else, yeah, this is all we have so far when it comes to the save. It's looking very good, if I do say so myself. And no problem. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate you. The sequel is a complete 180 from the original because, again, it cannot be made today. Okay, I gotcha. I got what you're saying. Nope, engagement dinners, family gatherings, and rehearsal dinners cannot be done in restaurants unless you have a mod for it. Of course. Where do they want us to have them? I guess at home. That's very dumb. Oh, I forgot we have these. Maybe we can sprinkle these in here. Maybe. I wanted to try to find some posters that kind of look like advertisements. That's what I was really looking for. Wedding Stories is such a mess, and that's why I never bought it. Yeah, the only thing I remember about that pack is how much of a train wreck the release was. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good off of that. I have heard some people have had better luck with it than others. Maybe not this. We'll save this for outside. Maybe a flag. We'll do the Japan flag. Put that over here. So this is the Senkusa, so I think that kind of checks out. And that's all we're gonna do. Tessalicious. That's an amazing username. If there were 3 packs I want a refund for, Strangerville, My Wedding Stories, and Laundry Day. If there were 3 packs that I would want a refund for, honestly, I can't really think of any. Because even if I don't play a pack that much, I feel like I still use it enough to where I don't mind it, or I don't mind having spent money on it. Especially since I never really buy full price. I only say Laundry Day because I can't use laundry. It's been broken for me since the pack came out, so I'm just sad and salty. That's such a bummer. I love laundry in The Sims. Dang, that really sucks. The other 2, I legit use nothing from them, and I don't go in the worlds. I guess I'll just have to take my not so buried to Tarnosa too. Or actually, I guess if I had to refund a pack, it might be Island Living. Cause it's a beautiful world and there's some cool gameplay that comes with it. But I legit, like, I rarely go there. I rarely use the build buy items. That pack does just kind of sit in my library. Maybe we should put some blood, or not. We should put some ketchup in here. That's what I was about to say. Just a little bit, you know, because so people know this is a very serious establishment that they're walking into. Not anyone can just come in here and ask for a loan. Maybe we put it like over here. I'll just sit with this cardboard. Okay, it is that one. Yeah. OMG Island Living. I had a mermaid sim there and played through her kids and grandkids, but got bored because the mermaid lifespan was so unexpectedly long. Like, how long are we talking? I wish they kept with pack refreshes and refreshed the mermaids. I wish they did too, because I really wanted a Dine Out refresh. Dine Out actually works very well for me. I don't really have that many issues with it, but it could definitely be better. And that's one of the packs I wanted to see refreshed. So I'm very sad that they didn't. Because why do we have a Colts without skill trees? That's very true. They did mermaids so dirty. Mermaids and aliens. She built her house from scratch and had a situationship with Flex, good times. Marcus Flex, Johnny Zest, and Akira from City Living, the trifecta, if you will. Didn't Island Living come out after Vampires? It did. It did. Not Marcus, he's for the streets. What? Marcus is usually such a sweetheart in my game. He might play around a bit, but he's devoted. You never have to worry about him stepping out on you. Maybe we'll change this desk out. Because I feel like they wouldn't have two of the same desks. She had his baby but didn't tell him about it until later. Then they proposed to each other back and forth and said yes. Super messy. Oh, okay. Well, I guess your Marcus is not completely wholesome. But the drama of it all. I was about to say I haven't played with a messy household in a while, but then I forgot. Like, I literally have stuff in New York. That save file is nothing but mess. Nothing but mess. Marcus is always messy in my game. I was gonna say, girl, you told me Frankie kept clogging the toilet. Yes, you have. And she's still clogging the toilet. I don't know what's going on, like, in her unit. Like, literally every time I load into the Lotharios, she's making a mess, and she's calling for our help. But look, we already did enough for you. The least you can do is use the plunger and not flush a whole bunch of stuff down the toilet. I've literally never played with mermaids ever. I want to say I tried them out once, but yeah, I might be in the same boat with you, Naif. I don't remember playing with them. She's just a girl, and then she's flushing diapers. She has to be, because it gets to a point. It really does. It really does. This would be nice without the banners, though. I don't think they would have that here. I can go with this because I really want the office to look very shabby and shady. Don't want to make it too fancy. Solani's a lovely world, though. I'll give them that. It is. It's very beautiful. I just, even on vacation, like if I go on vacation, most of the time I'll go to Mount Komorebi because I feel like Mount Komorebi has a lot of just interactive things going on in the world. Yeah, you have like the turtle hatching, and I think there's some sort of festivals in Sulani, but Mount Komorebi is just more appealing to me, so I usually take my Sims there for vacation. I saw someone on Reddit make a koi fish mermaid, and now I just might have another look at mermaids. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'm like, where did they get all this good mermaid tail CC? Oh wait, what? I think I've seen that. Oh, okay. I missed a message. I think I've seen that one. They have a whole series on Tumblr. I'm like, where did they get all this good mermaid tail CC? People will literally go to the deepest pits of the earth and find the most amazing CC you've ever seen in your life. It's kind of crazy. And the people that actually share where they get it from, they're the real MVPs. People that gatekeep, they're very weird. And I'll never respect it. It's a good chair for us to use. Maybe this one. It looks old. It looks crusty. I know not everyone loves it, but I really enjoyed playing Eco Lifestyle too. Eco Lifestyle is a pretty solid pack. I'm with you there. Let's try to look for something. I think there's some chairs in here. I only understand gatekeeping if you made it, edit it for personal use. Yeah, same. But if you literally are using someone else's CC and you're like, oh, I'm not going to tell you where I got it from, then I don't know why you're doing that. It's kind of crazy to me. Because that's not even your CC in the first place. And I'm not talking about people that, you know how on Tumblr, people have where can I finds. And yeah, that can get annoying. So if you're like, I'm not really doing that because I don't feel like going through all that, that's fine. That's completely cool. But yeah, people that are like, oh, I know where it's from, but I'm just not going to tell you because I don't want you to have it. That's just really weird. Have a door out there, and you can do this one. It's gonna be like our little warehouse where the serious stuff is handled. Knox from Eco Lifestyle, always my Sims baby daddy. He asked the Sim I had married Knox for inheritance money, but he ended up being a really sweet husband and dad. I miss that family. Aw. And his parents always autonomously visited the house to look after their grandkids. That's so cute when stuff like that happens in the game, where it just happens. You don't even have to, like, you know, do it yourself. Amazing when that happens. Do I have a shoe rack in here? Put something to fill up the space. So yeah, we can go with that. Yep. I like that. And like, if it is public CC, what will it hurt you to share? I shouldn't be going on the Wayback Machine to find your deleted where can I finds. Last time I played with their daughter, it was going to open a restaurant named after her grandmother. Aww, and for me to find out the world. Oh, that's heartbreaking. The Sim Kuso lovingly providing slippers for you. before they bop the Mario coins out of you for late payments. That's what I was thinking when I had the open one. I was like, maybe we'll just keep it closed. It's always funny to come across someone who isn't where can I find friendly. Yeah, I can understand it. Luckily, well, I didn't really post that many like CC posts. But I can understand why some people do. Because I can see how it can be overwhelming, you know, constantly getting people asking you, especially if you already posted about it too. But if you're legit just trying to gatekeep, then yeah, that's very weird behavior. Also, I was trying to look for the file cabinets. Okay, here we go. Let's do like a nice little mix match, maybe? Ooh. This office looks so bland, but that's the way I want it. I think this is good. Okay, yeah, this song literally just played a while ago. So if you've been here since the beginning, I'm sorry. Hopefully you don't mind though. I don't, cause I like listening to songs over and over again. And let's just put a random chair right here. Or actually, let's move the ketchup over here. Just to intimidate people when they come in. Like, you know what happened to the last guy who asked us for a loan? This happened. So choose your words wisely when you come in here. That's the type of timing they're on. I think the annoying part for me is I'm a where can I find friendly, but then people will complain to me that a mod is broken and I just don't know what to do about that. They want me to fix it. I'm like, tell the person who made it, I'm simply a girl. Yeah, that's why I was like, I can understand, because, you know, the way the internet is set up, people are just, I don't know. Sometimes people are just really weird about stuff. They lose their ability to socialize on the internet. average quality. Hopefully I can say this on stream, but actually, no, I won't say anything. I won't say anything. I don't need to say it. It's not that important. Pray for me, all. I got my Pinterest board open and I have to attempt to build a mansion. You got this. You got this. You can build a mansion. That's the light work for you. It's light work. You can do it. I believe. Yep, they have the cocaine, all of that. There's some of these crates out here. Their main business is dealing out loans, but on the side, I think they're trying to break into the drug dealing business. Good luck. Every mansion build I've ever started remains till this day. Mansions are a big task. But yeah, I think they're not impossible. Not impossible. You just gotta really push through it. The last one I did was the Goth Manor in Scuff, New York. And yeah, that one was a real piece of work. But I got through it. And I believe you can too, Pisces. Maybe we should put some fridges in here. Thank you guys. I told my friend I'd build her one of those bougie Calabasas style Spanish inspired mansions. Ooh, very fancy. I put it off for a week. But now time to get to work. My dumbass, like, you want a tennis court? Should I add a spa? Whatever you want, I'll add it. No, that's smart though. That's smart. Because the more things you add like that, the more recreational activities, the less space you have, you know? Less empty space. And that's always good. Throw a basketball court in there. Throw a pool. Throw everything. That's less building on your part. That's the real strat. Other than this one, and then we'll just do some counters. I was gonna try to do a fridge with a glass door, but we can just use this one. It's fine. A little bit of newspaper down there. And let's get a card table, because why not? If anyone knows a builder who does good, simple mansions with little clutter, please send them my way. It's so hard for me to find. Ooh, that does sound like a difficult thing to look for. Because I feel like when people do mansions, they usually go all out. But if I happen to come across any, I'll let you know. Add in a deep freeze, because why not? Actually, let's move the trash can somewhere else. I want to put a shelf over here. That one from Strangerville. See? Pisces, how can you not like this? This is such a good item. It's the ultimate face filler. Or space filler. What I meant to say. Oh gosh. Again, the only thing I repeatedly use from Strangerville is the satellite. That's all I have to say. You don't use Batu? A lot of people don't use Batu. I'm not the only one. Alright, I need 5 people right now in this watching this stream. If you use Batu, matter of fact, even in the comments, because I'll probably post this on YouTube. If you use Batu, speak up right now. Anyone here use Batu? And there you go. No responses, no answers. Exactly. You can hear it bouncing off the walls. That's how loud it is. I can't wait to meet you in my stream. Hey, I gave everyone a chance, you know? Any Batu truthers out there? And no one answered. That's not my fault. It's not my fault. Should we put vents inside? I feel like that's not necessary. It could look cool though. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. it out just a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Be for real, can't believe you're a Batu sympathizer. That's what I'm saying. Especially in this economy. Oh yeah, aprons. We're just joshing. It's so fun. You know, everyone has that one button that is just so fun to push. We'll let you enjoy your Batu. Check the time. Okay. Ooh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to eat this ramen. You have no idea how much I love ramen. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so excited for it. I'm just storing this for later. Oh, you're keeping receipts? You know, you saying you're not upset kind of reminds me of this thing that my dad does all the time. Like literally, I'll just be talking. I'm not even yelling. There's no emotion in my voice whatsoever. And then he's like, "Oh, why are you yelling? Like, you don't have to yell." I'm like, "I'm not yelling. I'm just talking." I'm just sharing my opinion. I had to bring that up because that reminded me of that. He does it all the time. Yeah, we'll keep that right there. I would want to get Batu someday just for the bar though. That's how I was feeling, but okay. Pixie Liza, I don't know if I can't remember if you use CC or not, but there is a Bioshock pack that has, well, it's not the same vibes as the one from Batu, but it is still pretty good. Like this one, yeah, I don't need Batu anymore. Not even a thought. Also, if you're gonna get any new Sims packs, you should sail the high seas, as the kids say. But yeah, this one right here is good. My dad hates that my mother and I do that. We're like, "It's your tone yelling at us." Okay, I guess that's kind of fair because people do, well, by people I mean my family mostly. They do say I tend to sound condescending sometimes, but it's literally just the way I talk. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. You raised me this way. You raised me this way. But it's so annoying. And it's just my dad that says that. He's like, "Why are you yelling?" Or I'm just saying, calm down. But to be fair, he's an interesting guy. He's an interesting guy. That's all I'll say. And I mean that in a good way, by the way. My dad's not a weirdo. He's just interesting. Love Struck basically has the same bar. But there you go. Don't have Love Struck, you don't have a 2, get that pack, get that bar. Alright though. I changed the lighting for this. That's good. And maybe a little stereo too. Why not? We'll give them the fancy cyberpunk stereo. No other swatches. There we go. All right. So yeah, here's our little loan shark office. If you need money to pay for stuff, you just go here. Just make sure you know who you're dealing with. And then up here, we're gonna have our bar. Don't know how functional it'll actually be since this is an HQ, but it is what it is. Let's see. And actually, I might end it here. Because, yeah, it is almost basketball time. And, yeah. That's all I have to say, really. Because if you don't know, I'm a huge basketball fan. And my team plays in about 30 minutes. So I want to go ahead and get ready for that. But, yeah, I think this has been a very productive stream. We did some furnishing. We did some decorating. Came up with some lore. Very fun time. Very fun time. Glad you guys were able to hang out with me, even if it was just for a little bit. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap stream up here. Ooh, ads. No thank you. No thank you. What was I about to say? Oh yeah. Next time I'm streaming, I'll be going live tomorrow for Halloween. We're gonna be playing Spooky Game. No, I'm Not a Human. I think that should be pretty fun. And as far as Sims go, maybe sometime next week. I don't know. I was going to stream this Saturday, but since we did today, I might not stream Saturday. But yep. Is there anyone I can raid? Because I want to try that out, but I don't know how to raid stuff, so. Oh no, I'll try next time. I'm too scared. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the stream. Bye, everyone. Hope you have a good day, evening, morning, whatever, whenever you're watching this. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for hanging out. See you later. Bye.